Hello, 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 my awesome friends. It is a very unannounced live that I'm doing. Um, it's, um, by the way, I'm in Hong Kong right now. I just finished a 21-day quarantine in a hotel room locked inside and constantly being threatened. Yeah, so now I have a life back. And check out my Instagram, by the way. That's all the food I've been eating nowadays since I've been out. Been eating a lot of burgers, and yeah, and yeah, burger and pizzas. That was my really bad craving, and it's very nice to get back in Hong Kong to see everybody, my friends, and we've been meeting out. And still now there's like a restriction for 6 people per table and stuff like that. Mandatory mask wherever you go. Even if you ride a motorbike, you gotta wear a mask. It's okay. And you gotta have an app wherever you go. You gotta scan it so if, in case anything happens, they can catch you right there. Just to let you know. Today, I just wanted. I've been really busy today because all these clips I'm trying to gather all day is really, it's difficult because um, this has been the. I'm talking about the flooding in Henan, China. So this is the province up there. Uh, the whole, pretty much the whole province is underwater, and it's really really sad to know. And everybody, in the news at the outside world, the stuff I'm trying to gather is not that easy. uh, and later on I've gathered all these clips that I really wanted to show you. Yeah, so let me put these clips. I just want to start it early and let you guys see the devastation and the loss of lives. So, and for me, it's really sad to see people like that. And pretty much, it's like a flash flood. And I heard rumors that there was so much rain, like 8 inches in a day, um, and that was just crazy. Like a year's worth of rain in a day, and the reservoirs has been really overfilled, and they've been like in the you know about to burst and stuff like that. And what I heard for the rumors, they had to release the floodgates. And the sad thing is, I don't think there was in personally, I don't think there was enough warning, which is really bad. Anyways, I'm going to roll this clip because it's kind of long because I got pretty much everything is covered from the beginning to the end, like to until today. That was pretty much it. So let me roll the clips, and you guys can enjoy and see what's really happening. Okay, and I'm still trying to work out, trying to make this experience for you guys the best as possible. Um, yep. So the clip should be running by now. Yep. So this is the province, the northern side of China, and this is the official news. My Chinese viewers can read it, and it's by the Beijing News. So that's the official report. And I did the Google Translate, so the Beijing News, and a lot of people, 30 odd people died, and 8 missing. So that's the official report. Okay, and suddenly this surge of water just came out from nowhere. Yeah, so you can see water's just gushing down from the roads, and the main road was hit really bad, and there wasn't any time to escape. So these pretty much all these, see the roads, all the tarmac has been, and this is a road, by the way, guys. Look, it's changed into a river. Usually sometimes when you have warnings, flood warnings and stuff like that, you would have time to prepare. But this time they didn't really have time to prepare, and a lot of people has been like washed out, which is really sad. You can see, look, just it's just so painful for me to watch this over and over again, because I have to edit it, because you can see, people floating, unconscious, and I try to cut that out because, it's just too sad to, show you the things. Look at this guy. He's all these gas cans, and he's trying to grab them and not let them float away. And there's basically nothing he can do. So he's just there guarding all his, gas tanks. Look at it. Look how many gas tanks. See this little kid? He's been floating, and he's trying to stand up. He couldn't stand up. And down the street. And this is a guy. He's a strong guy. Can you imagine what happened to the young little girl or something like that? So at the end you can see him stand up. See, there's another guy there. Because he can't stand up at all. It's really bad. Yeah, so that's really sad to see. So I'm just gonna go through all this video clips that I gathered together. So this lady, yeah, luckily, because again this is a happy ending, that we managed to save this lady from this is a sidewalk, and just save these guys up, because there's just no time, and they've just been rushed down, and if you're down there, I think the chances of survival is see the people, just now they're just pulling everybody out from the 好多人就已经被困那个地方了，然后他们就用那个人墙搭成一座那种人墙似的，把那个人直接就给拉上来，一点点拉。当时在现场看到那种情况，真的很感动。That's good news.
正七街红端路口正一站抢救人，高压电啊，高压电不敢过，正好出来卖彩票上，啊，十字口，我出来接张燕的。
That's one of the really bad things. And later on, stay with me, guys. Later on, you would see, there's an underground city there, underground shopping mall, and that's really bad too. So I'm just putting on the street views now. That's what's happening, on street levels. And these guys, trying to catch the people who's drifting down the road of this water. So these are the damages. Can you see that? That's crazy. And they said they didn't have this, this didn't happen like 1,000 years. See the building collapsing? And yeah, I don't know, did these guys have time to evacuate? And here you can see everything's just getting, the whole province basically is underwater. There's so much volume of water hit the province, because I think when the reservoir they released the water, there was so much water that it can't go downstream, so it just overflowed to the province, to the city, and it's just turned into all these roads. Look, all cars destroyed. It's, I have to thank all these citizens that are living there that provided these clips so I can show you guys. See, these guys, these are big manholes. So, these guys sunk in there and people trying to rescue them. Because when I heard on these clips, they tell me that you can't really see what's underneath. So when you're trying to walk across the water, you don't know what's down there, and you probably get your leg or something gets stuck there, and the water would just rise up really hard. These people hanging on for their lives. These people trying to save them. God knows, a lot of people get drifted down the water too. raging river. It's in the middle of the road. See these cars? And a lot of these cars that I saw, there are actually people inside. Imagine if these cars how strong.
我们是在河堤对面，9点多打电话的时候，水都已经漫到我们家1楼了。我们那个镇上的医院都
医院队5个人3个人已经死了，3个我们现在还有趟列车。
路都断了，然后就是我们那个村子里边有一个大水库，水库特别大。已经满了，他们的房子都已经开了，然后因为都是土山，那个山，然后表的那个砖都已经裂开都掉下来了。我打电话打不通，昨天能联系上，现在已经联系不上。
往下的
位于郑州市2梯区的仁和路啊，这只是郑州的一个角落，现在整个郑州已经被大雨所淹没啊。这是一条很宽阔的路，现在车已经把那个轮毂给已经淹没了。现在大家可以看一下这个水流啊，非常急啊！现在大雨还在持续，已经下整一下50多公分，非常急啊！大家再看这个水一直往北边流，北边这边地势低一点。这跟一个汪洋大河的话没什么区别啊！现在这里呢是地下室的车，现在全部都在往外面开，但是外面呢也没地方停，都开到这个坡沿上面了。现在我们看一下地下室现在的水位到达哪里了？现在到达地下室，这是负1层，负2层的话水位比这个还要深。大家可以看到啊，整个全部都是水。
Everybody's trying to get out, save their cars.
这个位置呢是位于大学路，现在整个大家可以看到这个霸道的车头都已经被水覆盖了啊！这个霸道还是厉害，一过的话把旁边的车都给水流给打得一动一动的。在这种大雨的情况下，大家还是谨慎出门，小心下水口，因为现在根本都看不到路。大家出行的时候一定要注意安全。希望这个雨早日过去吧。
商场负1楼都是门店，这水都已经没到门店里了，看到吗？门店里头全是水。
Because it gets really hot and inside it's all air conditioning and nice. And this guy, can you see he's trying to save his car? The car's, I don't think the car's actually touching the ground, it's floating. So they're trying to push it wherever to a higher ground. See these cars? I don't think they'll make it far. Would you say so, guys?
20年来第一次见郑州下雨如此之大呀，特大暴雨，全程拉响了2级警报。
And I don't think the city can design it fast enough to the waters to absorb, the drains.
电动车已经走不成了。这些施工已经没法弄了。
Actually, here in Hong Kong where I live, they have really massive tunnels underneath the street level. So if there's a flash flood or something, water can have like 2 million gallons of water underneath the.
这样再下1小时，势必非常危险的。
There's still flats.
郑州经不起这样的考验。
It's prone to flood, but nowadays pretty much all the flooding has been sorted out, which is good. But it was a massive project. It took like 10 years to do, and it's pretty much impossible to do, all this work for this, in China, because China's so big. Look at these e-bikes, electric scooters with the little pedals. A lot of people use these, and and they rent them out too nowadays. And delivery guys usually use these e-bikes, e-scooters. See, that's a road. It's not a river. That's really bad. I really don't know what to say, but you know, it's just so upsetting to see what's happening. So I hope you guys if you guys can join me now, you can watch this later. Just hi to you guys, because this is just so unannounced that I did this video, because I really wanted to do this and get this out for you guys to see as soon as possible. All these e-scooters are pretty much dead. And later on, here, this little Land Cruiser exploring, refusing to die, guys. And you don't see a tag on this Land Cruiser because it's a new one. And the thing is, I can still, in the clips, I still see people delivering food. That's how fast this flash flood came to the province. Here, this was it's a repeat from pulling people out from the drainage. And later on, the military came to the province to help save a lot of people out there, which was good. So this is the mall. Everything's underwater. And later on, the clips will show you the basement, what's happening down there. And there's a subway system. And as I said before, there wasn't much warning going on. So later on, you'll see the people from the subway. And it's just so scary. It's just scary, and I don't know were those people saved or not, because as you probably know, in the tunnel, the water just floods, and there's basically nowhere to go, right? And the aftermath, we didn't see it, so just hold on a little bit, because there's a lot of clips here. I just wanted to show you as much updated as possible. And then these are all the malls. Looks pretty new too, these malls, brand new malls. And these are just huge malls. People are panicking, and a lot of, I think millions of people got, from as I speak now, they are getting, people are taking, the government, the soldiers are taking them out of the province, because all their house, there's no electricity, there's no water, there's the sewage is all contaminated, and it's pretty much unlivable. And as you know, the COVID is still around, and that doesn't really help at all. So that was the latest thing I heard. Millions of people are getting evacuated from this province. These police are just overwhelmed. They don't know what to do. So these people are just on higher ground with no place to go, and they'll just hang out, at these malls on the higher level, of course. The people lying, just sleeping here, exhausted. And they just had minutes to grab whatever they had, So these people are pretty much all evacuated out of the province. See this guy, he's the delivery guy. I don't think he'll be delivering soon. You see, so you can tell it's just so unexpected. Even a delivery, halfway through an order, that a delivery, this just happens. And what's happening to the world? in Europe, so sad too. In Germany, I saw all these flash floods, and they're just as bad, and great loss of lives. I don't, I don't know what to say anymore. You see this guy on the phone carrying, he's trying to make a delivery. I doubt he has luck, delivering food, and this probably his e-bike floated away somewhere. Okay, all these guys are all from delivery, like Uber Eats. They have no clue what to do now, coding the foods. That's how fast, this flash flood came. And you can see these waters, it's just so high. Look, here is the basement I was talking about at the mall. Look, see these cars? They're trying to make it through, but the engine will die and just float off. The car will float along the river with you. Not the river, the road with you. Here's the mall basement, so the doors couldn't hold it, so all the water is just coming down. So this is the subway. Look how scary it is. So the train just stopped. Look at it, just stopped. Nothing can be. See the water level out there? It's halfway up, and it gets higher and higher. So these were, I think, live videos they made. See, they're in the subway. Oh, that's terrifying. And we don't know what happened to these people from the subway. So you can see these cars just floated away. You don't need to push them or anything. And again, these you can't see what's underneath, so people get stuck. Their legs might get caught on something, and the level would start rising. And yeah, pretty much you'll be in great danger. This video is a little bit long. I timed it to be like half an hour.